Testing. Welcome everybody again. We are, I think, like about a minute away from the start. So I want to welcome everybody. I'm going to say this a couple times. I usually like write a speech, then I'm like, I can't look at it. Today I wrote my speech as I was getting here, and I'm going to try not to even look at it too much because I speak more sincerely and fluently when it's coming directly from my heart. So the first thing I want to say is I want to say how special it is that you all are here. And in case I forget to say it later, I want to thank all the people. It takes a huge amount of people and effort to pull an event like this together. And so I want to just take a minute before everybody gets here. I'll probably say it a couple more times to thank the entire staff, from office staff to security staff to learning to work staff. Every single person who works in the building, everybody plays a role in order to have such a production. We want to thank our audiovisual crew. Nick is up there taking care of all our audiovisual stuff. We want to thank care of our speakers and guests who are here. And we want to thank the band, of course, because what would we be without a band? You know, music. I think music heals everything, right? It heals stress. When I'm stressed, I'm like, just listen to the music. When I'm happy, it's like, listen to the music. Music does it for us, so we wouldn't have it otherwise. We're so happy to have the band here, and we've got a few musical surprises for you. The graduates are already lined up. At this point, we are getting ready to start. I'm going to have Ashley give me a cue when they are ready to start, and I'm going to glance at the program to see that I remember what's happening. This is just James, you know you're early in the program, right? Just want to make sure. So before we start, I just want to remind people, the people who are on stage are not going to wear a mask, but I want to remind people that we are a masked event. We are a guest in this wonderful synagogue, Congregation Beit Simchat Torah. We didn't thank them enough, but they've been our partner for years, and we're so happy to have them welcome us into their space. We want to make sure that people are wearing their masks unless they're on stage. We also want to tell you at this time to please put your phones on silent. So if you have a phone that you might have forgotten to put on silent, we definitely don't want phones going off. So I'm going to give you a minute to do that. And then Ashley's going to give me a cue when the graduates are in. And then we will start shortly. So Ashley, are they ready? They are? Okay, Nick, are you ready? Are we now live? So we want to say hello to our guests who are here. We want to say hello to all our guests who are watching us live on YouTube. This is a live YouTube event. I'm sure people are watching us all over the world and all over the country. So if your guest isn't here physically, we know that they're watching us live. We want to thank again everybody. We want to thank the congregation of CBST who's let us use their space. We want to thank the staff, every single person on staff who's helped execute this day, our graduates, their families who are here, our band, and anybody else who I might have forgotten to thank in this frenzy. We remind everybody to put their phones on silent, and this is a masked event. And are we ready, Nick? Let's welcome our grads. You guys look great. Let's make a big round of applause for our grads. Now, you all can't see it if you're on the first floor, but if you're on the second floor, some of these grads have their caps decorated and they look awesome. Can you tell how excited I am? This is, this day gives me butterflies. I've been doing this for 16 years or 17 years at the school, and every graduation gives me butterflies like it's the first time. I'm so excited, especially after a pandemic. Being here, doing this in person, is like a miracle. So we're so happy to be here. And we're going to start, Nick, I think we could stop the pomp and circumstance. So, we're going to actually start with a little gift to the grads. We have a very special artist who's going to perform an original song for you, a song written just for you, and you may know him. It's called the song is called Cage Bird, and his name is James Wins.
Alright, I ain't that tall, so What's up, yo? Alright, we good. Whenever you're ready. Shall I do some stand-up comedy in the meantime? Did y'all hear the one about the rooster? You can turn the music up. More? What is pain? What is love? It's not enough. I know a couple times in life everything gets rough. Times get tough and then life calls you bluff. I know 100 times you wanted to give up. The fact you're here proves you're not a quitter. You'd rather be a winner than grow up being bitter. I'm a born sinner, but I know my inner spirit, and I know we want to ball and I don't want no interference. Dealing with pain, wake up every day hoping everything pays off. No days off, no slack. I respect that. Willing to bet that the feeling you're feeling, only you can invent that. No one gonna do it for you, believe that. But we all rooting for you, you see that? Even if I'm gone, I'ma be right back. Even if I'm off, I'ma get right back on track. Know the sun gonna shine no matter what, and the only way to shine is if you get up. You can't give up even though you may want to. Gotta move in a room like no one saw you. All the things in school you learn, let it earn you all your new fortune. Just like you're supposed to, life gonna cost you. Pay what you want to know, you can't cross you even if they try. You know the homies gonna slide. And everybody on your side, I think you gotta decide if you really wanna rise. You really gotta grind, cause the time is right now. I ain't tryna slow down, nah, never. You been through it all, sunny days and bad weather, but weather the storm, cause I swear it gets better. We all got flaws when it comes to getting cheddar. I know you want the bread up, I know you want the lettuce, and if before you get up, and if before you get up, and treat it like a re-up, you know you gotta seize the opportunities when they come, cause you might miss your chance, cause I did it before. The journey out the bottom really feels like a war, but don't be in a hurry, cause I promise there's more. Gotta watch your inventory, you don't know what's in store, you don't know what's in store. So real quick before I go sit down, I just want to say how extremely proud I am of y'all. Being a graduate of this school myself, y'all don't understand, like, I'm seeing my guys back here, like, I'm really proud of y'all, and I can't wait to see what y'all do after this. Congrats.
Thank you, James. This was great. Yeah, James is a graduate of ours. A lot of our graduates end up working for the school because we're that kind of a school, right? Before I go into my opening message, I'd like to call up two very important people. I'd like to call up Paul, please come up, and also Lauren, please come up. I'm calling up these two very important people because we work as a team. Paul has been the assistant principal and has been my friend for over 20 years, has been at the school for like 26 years. Forgive me if I'm getting the years wrong. And Lauren has become very quickly a very solid member of our team. Nothing happens without our collaboration. They're here with me because they carry the school on their shoulders with me, and I want to thank you both, and I want you get the proper acknowledgement, and you'll hear from them more later. So thank you. Wow, what a victorious day. You know, it's a victorious day for us because when you came to Satellite, your journey became our journey. Your success became our success. And I want to welcome all the graduates, friends, family, staff, honored guests. I want to welcome you all, and I want to ask the graduates to take a minute to stand up, to face the audience, and to give a big round of applause to those people who supported you, because nobody does it alone. So turn around, graduates. Thank your families. Thank your teachers. Thanks those people on YouTube who supported you but couldn't be here today. Thank everybody. Nobody gets here alone. We know your journey hasn't been easy. You've had a lot of obstacles to overcome. And we know that somebody has carried all of us along our journey. And it is very important during moments like this to take a minute to pause and to thank the people who are with us today here in this room. Some of you may have people who are not with us at all, or some of us who may be not in the room watching on YouTube, to really take a minute to acknowledge everybody. But I also want to say, congratulations, class of 2022. You did it. Let's hear a big round of applause. You have overcome many obstacles, but not only have you overcome many obstacles to get here, you have persevered despite a pandemic. And today I thought to myself, what do I want to talk to graduates about? And I really just want to share with you two lessons that I've learned in my life that still help me today. Because remember, life is a journey. We learn things as we go along. And as we get older, we sometimes have to learn and relearn these lessons. So I'm hoping that we can add these lessons to your toolbox that you're carrying with you from Satellite so that it can help you on your onward journey. So the first lesson I learned when I was actually just a little bit older than you are, I was at a bus stop, and I have this thing where I just love older people. I used to be very close to my grandma, and when I see an older person, I just naturally gravitate to them and talk to them. So I saw this woman at the bus stop in Queens, and she was older, and I asked her, if you could give me a lesson, something that I can learn now when I'm younger, that you've learned in your life that would make my life easier, what would be the one lesson you would want me to learn? And she said to me, remember to always treat yourself as if you were your very firstborn child. And I carried that message with me. I didn't always listen to that message, but I remember her words every time I start speaking negatively to myself. Because being kind to yourself and treating yourself as if you were your very own firstborn child also means paying attention to the kinds of things that you say to yourself. So the next time, students come to me all the time and they say to me, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Or they start quoting statistics of how they've fallen behind. And I find students too often living in the gap between where they are and where they're supposed to be. And so the next time you find yourself living in that gap or quoting statistics, let me give you a statistic. You are unbreakable. That's your statistic. You are resilient. And it's okay to say I'm not perfect, but let's tell ourselves all of who we are. So let's think about it. Bad schools that didn't care about you didn't break you. Racism that is blatant and pervasive in our society did not break you. Financial hardship and family crisis did not break you. Online learning and Zoom didn't break you. A pandemic didn't break you. Being behind in your education didn't break you. So if you want a statistic, let me tell you something. You defy statistics. You are powerful and dedicated and strong beyond measure. That is who you really are. So when you're living in that gap in your head, when you have that negative self-talk in your head, I want you to pause. I want you to shake it off. I want you to interrupt it and remind yourself that you are resilient. Remind yourself that no matter what obstacles life and society have put in your path, they didn't break you. You are here and you are a graduate. Big round of applause to you. Remember to be completely honest with yourself about who you really are and your resilience, and then keep it moving. Keep it moving all the way to your college graduation. Keep it moving until you accomplish your career goals. Keep it moving until you build your own family. Keep it moving past statistics and negative self-talk until you fulfill every single one of your dreams. Keep it moving no matter how many sayers you encounter, no matter how many statistics people want to give you. Keep it moving because you are resilient, strong, and determined. That is who you are. And that is the first lesson I want to give you to add to your toolbox. Treat yourself as if you are your very firstborn child. The second lesson I use all the time, and it's not easy, is to remember that nothing lasts forever. All things change. And that is something that is good to keep in mind whether you are going through good times or bad times. When you are in a good moment like today, it reminds you to cherish this moment, right? Because it won't last. So today, hug your family just a little bit tighter. Spend time laughing with your friends just a little bit longer. Savor that graduation cake just a little bit, one bite at a time, because this moment is here. Enjoy it. Enjoy the powerful moment that you have now. But then also, this is good to remember and very important to remember when you're going through hardship and hard times. When you remember that all things are temporary, including life itself, and that everything ends, it gets easier to sit in darkness. It gets easier to sit in pain. When you are sitting in darkness, knowing that the sunrise is coming, it's easier. And if you are able to sit through those dark moments and keep your focus, no pandemic, no hardship, No storm is going to detract you from your focus. It may delay you, but it will never detract you from your goal. And this is what you did to get here today. And this is what you're going to keep on doing as life throws curveballs your way. So right now, I want to say congratulations. I don't even want to say graduates. I want to say lawyers and doctors and teachers and social workers and construction workers and whatever it is you dream for yourself. Remain focused. Stand through the bad times, sit through the bad times knowing they're going to end. And tell yourself the truth. You are strong and resilient and unbreakable. Congratulations, graduates. And I am really honored to read you the bio of our next speaker. And I want to thank Lauren for finding him, because I had a chance to glance through his Prezi and to read his bio, and it's very impressive. Today you're going to meet Mr. Omari Pearson. And statistically speaking, if we're speaking about statistics, Omari is not supposed to have become the author, entrepreneur, professional athlete, husband, proud father, or mentor that he is today. But as many of you say, pressure either bursts the pipe or creates diamonds. It's up to you. The pressures of losing his mother at 6, not having his father in his life until he was an adult, growing up in an inner city environment for the majority of his life, and then moving to suburban area and creating a cultural and identity turmoil to find his purpose, attending 8 different schools, 4 different states, from K through 12th grade, created a passion. No, it created a diamond-like focus on how his journey could help others by allowing them to learn not only from his journey, but to learn from not only his journey, but the journey of others. Whether overcoming his own educational deficiencies, becoming an academic, all-conference student athlete with a 3.3 GPA at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, or his ability to pull and combine the wisdom and positive qualities of the men in his life to shape his work ethic, perspective, and identity, he learned how to leverage his situations to become stepping stones for his success and reach his goals, to move from just surviving but thriving while pursuing his goals. Omari authored Keys to Rebuilding Your Foundation to serve as a starting point to help equip youth with soft skills to position themselves for success. The birth of the book has now grown into a mentoring curriculum that is serving students in states across the United States. In addition, Omari has educated over 250,000 middle school, high school, and college students over the last 12 years, working with the Obama administration through the White House Office of Historically Black Colleges and Universities. And there's a whole list of places he's worked. I'm just going to skip them if that's okay. Lots and lots of acronyms and places. Due to his journey, books, workbooks, authored, and relationships, Omari Pearson has become one of the sought-after leaders in education, career-driven leadership, mentoring, and life skills. A native of Chicagoland area, Omari graduated from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where he was an academic all-conference students athlete, and played for the Mansfield University, where he became their first ever basketball All-American in school history. And now he resides in the Washington, D.C. area with his wife, Candace, who's also here and who I met. She's not sitting there for some reason, but, oh, she's up there. Hi. She's up there. And they have 2 sons, Omari Joshua and Josiah. So I am so honored to call to the stage Mr. Omari Pearson. Thank you for coming.
Hear me good? Yeah, well, Mike, I got you. I'll hold it. I can adapt to anything. One thing I learned a long time ago, it's not where you come from, it's where you're going that matters. See, the funny thing about life is that you go through things he calls the statistics, right? You heard that piece? And obstacles. See, I look at it different. An obstacle ain't nothing but a stepping stone that gives me an advantage on my competition. I'm gonna say it again. An obstacle ain't nothing but a stepping stone that gives you an advantage on your competition. It's all how you see it. See, it's not about where you come from. It's not about your story. And don't get me wrong. Your story has made you who you are. It shaped you. It made you the man and the woman that you will be, right? But how you use it will determine how you blaze the trails for those that follow behind you. See, it's weird. I can go into this whole thing. We can all be in here crying and celebrating the graduation because several of you all wanted to quit along that journey. Mom, dad, grandma, aunties, uncles, mentors threatening to kill you. But they ain't going to tell nobody because they don't want to DCFS at your house. But the truth is, you made it through. You know what the funny thing about ending of one chapter now, it means the beginning of another. The book I wrote was Keys to Rebuilding Your Foundation. The foundation on every level in which you're trying to go has to be rebuilt. I can't put a new house on an old foundation. So you have to restart all over again. And guess what? Success is hard. But guess what? You've gone through hard times before. And guess what? You made it. You know, we can talk about a lot of different things, and we can talk about the gap in between and how you felt during COVID. We can talk about how you felt on things in which you faced this year, or even this week that no one even knows about, this weekend that you experienced. We could talk about all the different things that you have, and you sit in your room and you're asking God, like, why can't I get this right now? Why do I got to go through this? Why is it me? Why is it me? Why is it me? Why not you? See, I like my shoulders. I'm 6'9". And I think God made me 6'9" for a reason. My shoulders can hold a lot of weight. It ain't what I wanted to carry. Nah, I'm lying if I tell you that. It made me angry, actually. And I found an outlet. So for me, sports became my outlet. But for you in this room, you have giftings and drawing and ability with music, and you can fix things with your hands. You're creative. You're good with math. Those are giftings. But gifts need to be sharpened and ironed. See, everybody's thinking about chasing that bag, right? Raise your hand. You think about chasing that bag, right? Right? You see that picture behind me? Chasing that bag, right? The greatest mentor I have on this earth is a man in which I had no idea who he was or how he was going to serve in my life. And he became like a surrogate father to me. He said, you work so hard that the bag begins to chase you, not you chase it. Because see, people find greatness. You can't hide greatness. Greatness can't be hidden on a hill. It can't be hidden in the closet. It can't be hidden in the back of a room. Greatness rises to the crop and it stands out so much that people begin to chase you. So let's talk about this weird thing, because everybody talks about rainbows. Nobody talks about storms, but you can't have a rainbow until you first go through a storm. See, when we start thinking about the chasing that bag, you got the motivation. But every last one of your bags that you all want to go chase requires a certain level of education that you're going to have to pursue. And I'm going to be real with you. I couldn't read as a freshman for real. As a freshman in high school, I read on the 4th grade, maybe even the 3rd grade level. I was the dude in the back of the class cracking jokes because I didn't pay attention. See, I was the dude that honestly was planning on going to the military because we didn't have the ASVAB then. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and do the military thing. I'm good. I'm going to work that 20 years and I'm going to retire. And then I grow a foot in a year. See, the funny thing about someone told me, he said, you want to make God laugh? Tell him your plan. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. And I grow a foot in a year. So now a kid who nobody paid attention to, all of a sudden now is a point in which everybody's paying attention to. And guess what? My grades on open doors for me because I can't even play sports. Better alone, I ain't even good at sports. I have a guy that takes me under his wing and tells me, if you want something, I'm going to show you how to work and get it. Because you can't say you want something if you're not willing to go out there and work for it. Because I believe this thing called a dream, it has to come with a realistic plan of action, or therefore it's a fantasy. And I don't fantasize about nothing. I'm a believer in going after what my dreams are. Every last one of you in here, your dream should be so big and so motivational to you that you're chasing it every day. And because you're chasing your dream, that bag begins to chase you. I had you all write some things down with Lauren. It's funny, and I'll let her talk about it, but I had the pleasure of meeting her as a freshman in high school. Not high school, college. I'm sorry. I'm going back way. I'm going to make myself way back. Freshman in college. I'm down at a school in South Carolina. I don't believe in accidents. I believe in everything happens for a reason. I don't believe I'm up here talking to you all right now by accident. The most valuable commodity I have on this earth is my time. And if I'm giving that to you, that means you're important. Not only to me, but you're important to my man upstairs. So the funny thing about this thing, when me and Lauren and we helping her find what she's trying to do, we're helping her navigate, end up having her work as a representative on our campus for the company that I was with. Fast forward, an opportunity now comes to come speak to you. It's funny, as I told you, when you work so hard that people begin to chase you, things change. but also how you treat other people matters. It matters. I can tell you more about yourself, how you treat people who you think can do nothing for you, than I can when you think someone can do something for you. See, I was a kid, real talk, I told you I was angry. The difference is I grew a foot, so my friends went street and I went to the court. My friends went into lockup, I went to college. My friends in 6 feet, and I was able to reach my dream. So therefore, I know how important it is for me to maximize every second I got. The funny part of it is I'm not doing it for me. It ain't even about me no more, because I got a youngin' now. The beautiful thing now about having a son is that I get to make sure what I miss, he doesn't, God willing. What I now get to do is make sure the things in which I didn't understand, he does. That's my responsibility. On the words that you all put, if you can flash forward through the slides, press that little button for me, I appreciate you. Skip over that video. We're gonna leave my man Mike Wazowski alone. We ain't gonna talk about him today. One more time. Press it one more time for me. All right, let's talk about that. Being broke is a state of mind. It's not a physical thing. I'm never broke, even when I had nothing but cheese and baking soda in my refrigerator. Keeping it 100 with you. I ate cheese sandwiches a lot growing up. Matter of fact, it might be the reason I'm so tall. Real talk. Cheese got a brother through the week. But broke is an interesting thing to me, because we all go through situations. I'm going to be real with you. At my lowest points is when I got the hungriest. My lowest points when I didn't want to be in that gym working is when I worked. My lowest points when I didn't want to study, I studied. My lowest points when I had the opportunity to go to LaGuardia, i.e. I'm talking about one of y'all in here, I went. My lowest points, I went to BMCC. My lowest points, I thought about Queensborough Community College, because I know I got to start somewhere. Because broke is a temporary state of mind. If I do what I have to do, I should never be broke again another day in my life. I.e., if you live slim now, you should never have to live slim later. Because if I want to live a fat lifestyle, I sacrifice on the front end so I can enjoy on the back end. Because in life, you have to pay for it either on the front end or you pay for it on the back. Every last one of you in this room, I want you all taking it up another notch from your family that's in this room. The greatest gift my sons could ever do for me is to take what I've done to the next level. I don't want them being me. Heck no, that's whack to me. I want them being better than me. I want them going to another level. Scared. That's a real thing right there. Because the uncertainty of knowing, it creates fear. And fear oftentimes is in your mind, not reality. Danger is real. Walking down Chicago and a homie on the other side, and I know we got little issues, that's real. But normal time, we getting scared because of things in which we make up in our minds. We make things up in our minds, and our mind begins to play games with us, and we start making boogeyman's out of things that ain't really that scary after all. All how you see things. Debt. Now that's real. There is more student loan debt in America than there is credit card debt. But I'm also tell you that your education is normally your stepping stone out of whatever situation you're in. It took me literally 30 years to realize that, y'all. No bull. College, I was just trying to figure out my way to get through that joke. I'm like, man, let me get through here. So finally, I'm at a college and I'm speaking about the importance of education, and I realized I ain't even got my own degree. So the funny part of it is I'm telling you to do something which I ain't living by. That's whack to me. You can't practice and you can't preach what you ain't practicing. Because real recognize real, right? You could tell what's fake. I don't do fake nothing. I don't want fake socks, shoes, belts, or nothing. No, not. I want real. If I can't afford it, I'm going to grind until I get it. That's my choice, though. I don't judge another person if they're doing what they do, but that's me. You all got to be you. What makes you you? College. Now, that's going to be fun, dog. You heard where I went to school. I went to school in Vegas. It's a different level. Like, I don't advise y'all going to Vegas. Y'all might not ever make it out of that joker, for real, for real. Like, I got homies that still ain't graduated. We 20 years removed from college. But college in itself is a growth piece. A lot of you all, unfortunately, probably are similar to me, where you had to grow up a little earlier. You were latchkey kids because mom and dad was grinding. My grandmother, I was raised by my grandparents. So grandma worked the night shift. Grandfather was a doorman at one of the most prestigious clubs in Chicago, but he was a doorman. So he brought home all the books and talked about all these wealthy people in which he was servicing every day. And then told me that I had to go to college. The funny part of it is he never really talked to me about careers because he didn't really understand the importance of how education is used to get to where you say you want to go. College is important, but having clarity of where you and what you want to be is more important. I want you all thinking from a career standpoint. I want you all thinking from an entrepreneur standpoint. I want you all thinking, how do I take where I am right now to where I need to go, and what level of education do I need? And i.e. using the resources that you have in this room right now to help you get there. Because you can't say you don't know nobody because they're sitting in the front row right now cheering you on. Work. Woo! Work. All of us in here like, man, I want to go to sleep. Look, nobody want to get up at 5:30 in the morning. But my grandfather said, if you don't work, you don't eat. It's just that simple. My oldest son right now, he think it's sweet. He come to me like, Dad, I want some shoes. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And see, now he wearing my size. So he think it's real sweet. But Daddy got a job, homie, you don't. So his responsibility is whatever pair of shoes he wants, he has to work and cover half of the bill. Why? Not because I don't want to bless my son. I love my son more than anything on this earth. But he got to know how to work. Because if my son learns how to work and he has the integrity behind what he's doing, he's going to be fine, whether I'm on this earth or not. You got to go after what you say you want. Inspired. That's real. You made it. Pandemic. For real, for real. I don't think I would have made it. That might have been a trip. God knew I couldn't have made it in y'all generation. That gap at home, that would have been bad. That would have been real, real bad for me. But you made it. Ready. I can give them the love for that. Because if you say you're ready, that means they prepared you. That means your parents that's here been praying for you in the closet and been helping you going through what you're doing. They got you ready. That money thing, we ain't gonna even talk about that because we just dealt with that. Go away. Somebody like, I gotta get out of here. Who's trying to run out of New York? Be real. They like, I'm running out of New York. I ain't gonna front, y'all taxes is crazy. I'll run too. But but on a serious note, but on a real serious note, I ran away from Chicago to only realize that Chicago prepared me for everything in which I do now. I can talk to any kid, whether I'm on Martin Luther King or if I'm out in the Hamptons. It's the same. Everybody has the same dreams. They got different struggles in different environments, but the kid is the same at the core. They need to be supported, developed, and pushed. That's it. So going away, don't forget where you came from. Ever. That's not an option. Because what I've also learned, the same people that you see on the way up, you always see on the way down too. Make sure you're building bridges that you can walk back over. Travel. Now you got to do that. That's important. Where you want to go? Go ahead. You can talk. You're like, oh, I'm scared to talk. It's like, put you on the spot. There you go. Bahamas? See, I ain't even been to Bahamas. That's what I'm talking about. Where else you want to go? Where else you want to go? Who want to travel international? All right. Why not? Guess what? Most colleges have study abroad programs that's included in your tuition. Something to think about. Unsafe. That's the one that hit me the most when I saw it on paper. Unsafe. See, because the environment that you're in real talk, it is what it is. A lot of us have to change the environment that we're in so we can now begin to see a different perspective. My hardest adjustment was moving from the west side of Chicago to the suburbs because I felt like I didn't fit in. I didn't understand what they were talking about. Matter of fact, I wanted to be around the homies in which I grew up with. But the reality of it is the homies in which I grew up was doing stuff in which it didn't take me to where I wanted to go. So I had to make a decision. And that's a hard decision. It's a hard decision. But that decision that I made has created success. And I want to talk about success, and I'm going to end on this piece right here with the success component. What do you think is success? What do you think is success? This is a conversation. I ain't about that whole, we're going to give you a speech about my life, because it ain't about me today. It's about you. What's success to you? What's success? Is it making money? A lot of money? Just give me a nod. You can give me the church nod, if that's a lot. Reaching your goals? I want to change just that for you. You know what success is? Being the best version of yourselves. Whatever that is. If you can close your eyes at the end of the day and say you gave 100% towards that day, guess what? You were successful. And if you fell short that day and God gives you another opportunity to wake up and to do it again, then you're successful. Success is being the best version of yourself. I'm not competing against the person next to me or behind me. They're on their own journey. I got my own walk. Every last one of you all, I want you competing against yourselves. I want you chasing your dreams. Forget what else everybody else said. As I told you, their words are your stepping stones to your future, if you view it that way. And give it with a smile. Because the funny part of it is, he shared with you, I didn't meet my dad till I was 21, right? The funny part about that is the reason I started playing basketball because I wanted my dad to read my name in the paper and feel stupid. Now, the funny part about that is, though, I had something hit me that I couldn't do that because I became a father. And ain't no man in this room perfect, even if I didn't like what he did. Because if he ain't perfect, I ain't perfect, and I'm holding him on something, what will my sons do if I don't do something right? Because it tends to create cycles. So the very man in which I wanted to embarrass is the very man in which I literally gave a hug at one of my last games I ever played. Now think about that. Now my grandfather wasn't feeling it. I'm gonna be real with you. He old school. He like, nah, dog. Nah, dog. Nah, homie. I don't like you still. But I had to get over it. Every last one of you all got somebody that crossed your mind when I said that you can't stand. And you like, boy, if I make it, I'm like, it's in your face. Nah. Because success is expected. It's not an accident. Every last one of you, I want you all expecting success. No, oh, you don't understand my journey. No, oh, you don't know what I'm going through. No, you don't know my situation. You're right, I don't. I don't. But as I said before, in the intro, he said, pressure either busts pipes or it creates diamonds. It's up to you. The difference between a dream and a fantasy is nothing more than having a realistic plan of action and you going after what you say you want. I want every last one of you in this room going after what you say you want. I got this crazy goal, right? In my lifetime, I hope I educate 10 million people. You know why I want to educate 10 million people? My goal is if I make 10 million of y'all successful, when I see you in the street 10 years from now, I'm going to ask for $1. Start doing the math, right? That's my retirement package. All right? So I need y'all being successful, so I got to ask for $1. Y'all give me $5. Y'all just made me even better, right? But in all seriousness, chase your dreams. Don't allow anyone, anything, or you to prevent you from getting there. Because oftentimes the biggest hindrance to our goals and our dreams is us. Get out your own way so you can go where you need to go. And if I can ever help you, let me know. It was my pleasure speaking with you. I salute you. And the parents, I salute you as well.
Wait, Nick, it's not, okay, hi. Omari, we're not done. Omari, you can keep these or you can give them to Candace, but we usually honor all our speakers with a lovely bouquet. So thank you. You enjoy. Hey, I love myself some flowers. Thank you. Thank you so much. I see Candace ran down. She was like, give me those flowers. They're mine. Thank you so much. And now we have another little surprise. We like to throw in a little surprises here and there. And our band is going to be playing a song for us, our first of several. And so we want to welcome Band 1997.
If I told you it was all meant to be, would you believe me? Would you agree? It's almost a feeling we've met before. Tell me that you don't think I am crazy when I tell you love has come here and now. Moments like this, some people wait like this. Everything changes, but beauty remains. Something so tender that I can't explain. Well, I may be dreaming, but till I awake, can you make this dream last forever? I'll cherish all the love we share. Moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people search forever for that one special kiss. I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Could it be the greatest gift of all? I wanna know if you will catch me when I fall. So let me tell you this. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people never a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people search forever for that one special kiss. Oh, tell me that you can't be into me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. A moment like
Wow, that's all I can say. This is a great, great song. Thank you so much. How uplifting. The next person I'm going to welcome to the stage is somebody who's been my friend for over 20 years, has been working at the school for 26, and has been the assistant principal, I think, for as long as I've been principal, which is about 16, 17 years. So I'm going to welcome Paul Melkonian to the stage.
Congratulations again, graduates. We're here. Now, always be scared of the person that starts the speech that's like, this is going to be a really short speech, right? Because, you know, they're the ones that go on. So I'm not going to say that, but it is going to be short. Really, what I'm doing here today is to invite you to continue to be a part of that satellite family in a different way. You are now alumni, or you're about to be alumni in a couple minutes. And something that we've been working on, and we started it really putting a lot of energy into it this year, is reconnecting with our alumni, because there's such power in networks. Omari talked about meeting Lauren many years ago. That brought him here today, okay? I met Lauren, I don't know, 8 years ago when she was presenting at our school, and we connected, and I was just like, you have to work at our school if you're interested. Steve was talking about knowing me for 20-something years. We took a class at Brooklyn College together as grad students, as science teachers, and we're just kind to each other, right? We developed a friendship, and then when he became principal, he was like, you know what? I really want you to be the assistant principal here. You've been a great teacher here for many years. I see you putting in that work. I want you to be the assistant principal. and I don't tell this too many times. I actually turned them down for 2 years before actually taking the job.
Listen, you can persevere. You just have to say, that was my goal. You get whatever you want.
That's true.
You gotta wait a lifetime.
Ashley, who put this, who is really does the lion's share of the work to put this event together, is a graduate from Satellite. And how she became a worker here is she came back and said, I love this place, and I'm going to volunteer at the school until you hire me. Talk to anybody, and where no one gets to where they are by themselves. It's really the connections that you make. It's how you treat other people. So this network, this alumni network, is filled with powerful, unbreakable, resilient human beings just like yourself. Every single graduate that I talk to is like, if not for this place, if not for the people, if not for this idea, I would not be where I am. And really feeling like wanting to give back, I know that, and also get something out of it. So the networks that you will be making in our alumni network will help you. And then also your ability to help others who will be attending our school in the future to be able to come back and give them a little bit of your wisdom, your experience, your life lessons, because everybody needs that. Everybody needs that connection. Everybody needs that, that person that can help them find that stepping stone, help them find that obstacle and shift that mindset from, I can't, this is too hard, to, I did it, and you can do it too, right? So you are now almost alumni. You'll be getting some information. I'm going to reach out to all of you during the summer and communicate about our alumni events that are happening in the spring next year. And just, we want you to stay connected to the Satellite family, because you are our family. You have been our family, and you will continue to be our family throughout your entire time that you want to be our family. Even if you come back 10 years later, you're still our family. Okay? So we love you. Congratulations. And I'm going to bring up Lauren now. Oh, you're introducing me.
I want to say a few things about Lauren, because Lauren has impressed me in so many ways. I'm going to talk about the superficial first, because we all love a little superficial, right? But hey, she impresses me with her glasses. If you know Lauren, she's got a different pair of glasses every day, and they're all great, right? Raise your hand if you've seen her glasses and you notice them. That's like her signature. And her fashion. Who's noticed her fashion? Now, I am terrible with fashion. Terrible. I know today doesn't really demonstrate that, but let me tell you something. I hate shopping for clothes, wearing clothes, but whenever I see Lauren, I'm like, wow. But what Lauren has mostly impressed me with is her commitment, her intelligence, and her willingness to work together as an unbreakable team to bring forward the best of the team to Satellite students. And so I am so honored to call you up, Lauren. And your fabulous glasses.
Can you guys hear me? Good morning and congratulations to my babies. I won't get emotional because y'all know I'm a thug, but we're going to just have a little conversation. So firstly, I want to thank CBS team for allowing us to hold today's ceremony in this magnificent setting. This is a gorgeous facility. So good morning, and what a time it is to be alive, right? We are all going through some things right now. As a director of the Learning the Word program, I am delighted to extend a warm welcome to you all at this beautiful and wonderful milestone for Satellite Academy, and we're celebrating your achievements for you. I am so pleased that we can gather today in person, something we do not take for granted anymore. This is unusual. This is an unusual time right now, but it's also an extraordinary time, which reminds us of the simple joys of just being together. To all graduates, my babies, I offer my warmest congratulations on your academic successes, the culmination of many years of dedication and hard work. But of course, this is only part of your story. Your graduating class has endured and overcame exceptional uncertainty and challenges. And listen, education is about growth, not just about your grades. You have adapted and grown in this difficult time, which has undoubtedly enriched you and added to your academic successes. While your satellite experience is not quite what you expected, it should still be cherished. All of the triumphs and setbacks you and your fellow students have shared together have given you a remarkable bond and made your path unique. Again, what a time to be alive. So to my LTW interns, please stand. If you are or were an LTW intern, let's give it up for our interns. Thank you. You may be seated. I cannot begin to express to you how proud I am of you. I truly hope that you use the skills that you have gained as you embark into the real world. And of course, you know that you can always count on myself and the LTW team. Stand up for me, please. This is my LTW team. Thank you. Just know that you are loved, you are cherished, and you are valuable. So I'm going to leave you with this. You know I love me a good acronym, right? All right, so work with me here. I want to leave you with the acronym. It's called WANTED, WANTED, all right? So WANTED stands for you are worthy. Don't you let anybody ever tell you that you are not worthy. Y'all know how I feel about that. Access to your energy is a privilege. Don't you ever let anyone tell you that you are not worthy, because remember, they know how much you're worth. They just don't want you to know your own worth. Accountable. Y'all not always right? Let's keep it real. Y'all not always right. So hold yourself accountable. It goes a long way, right? And as my good prophet Kendrick Lamar says, sit down and be humble sometimes, right? Thankful. Remain thankful for what God has given you. I don't know what you all believe in, but whatever your higher being is, I believe in God, and y'all know I'm churchy. So whatever you believe in, remain thankful for what God has given you. Encouragement. The struggle is real, but know there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Remain determined. Determination gets you far. And I'm going to put in a shameless plug and give you another word, and that's networking. As you have attentively listened to our wonderful commencement speaker, right? I know y'all were listening. I would say I would quiz y'all, but y'all not my kids no more. The power of networking is what Paul talked about. It's what Omari talked about. It's what Steve talked about. I was assigned Omari's student ambassador at Claflin University. Shout out to HBCUs. I was assigned to him over 10 years ago. He literally said to me, you are going to be somebody someday. Here I am, a freshman, I'm broke, I'm timid. I'm like, no, I'm shy. He said, no, you're going to be somebody someday. And we literally have stayed in touch, hence why he is here today. When I met Paul, same situation. So I just want to leave you with that and know that you guys are so worthy of everything that is going to be given to you, already what you have gone through, and know that we are just a call away and we love you dearly. What is I about to say? I'm sorry. Congratulations. I was going to say something else, but congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. Are you noticing a theme of all the messages you're getting today? Try to take that with you. These are like the last tidbits of gifts that we want to give you for your toolbox. And here's another gift. Are you ready for another song? Because we are. So let's call up Band 1997.
To all of our, with me now? Yeah. We good? To all of our graduates, my name is Eric B. Turner. This is 1997. First thing I need to do is give Omari $1. The reason that I did that is not only for what he stated. I believe that you need to sow where you want to go. And phenomenal speech. I announced that my name is Eric B. Turner in this space, in this position that I'm in right now of entertaining, be it on Broadway, be it on television, be it on the stages of the world. Another name that I occupy is Dr. Eric B. Turner, PhD of psychology, professor of psychology at New York University. And I say that only to compliment your speech, that we've been purposed in life. And it's not limited to one thing. You can do many things and do many things well. So I want to dedicate this song to all of you, the graduates. I believe the children are our futures. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. So I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is happening to me. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. If by chance I special place that you've been dreaming of leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in
Wow, what a treat. And I don't know if you all love Whitney the way I do, but thank you for that. Thank you, Mr. Turner. What a gift. The next thing is actually a very sad part of our program. And I'm quite, I want to put up the slide. So Udelphi Martinez was a student of ours who sadly a few years ago was murdered and was a victim of gun violence. And when one of our students passes away or is murdered, it's a very painful event, because when we send you off into the world, we send you like with hopes and dreams, and we know that you may not be your full potential right now, but we can always like look forward to seeing you grow to become your full potential. And when somebody dies, you worry that their dreams and their potential dies with them. And so we decided to work with his mom, is Sylvia Klaas, who's going to be coming up in just a minute, to set up a scholarship in his honor. It's a scholarship that we give every year to a deserving student in order to make sure that his dream lives on. And so I want to call up Ms. Clase. Please come up. And we have Ms. Clase will forever be part of our family, part of our graduation, and UDelphi will always be part of our family. And so we're very happy to have you here today and to make sure that you know that UDelphi is in our hearts and that his potential and his spirit lives on in somebody else. And today we're going to call up a student. We're going to call up Jennifer Gonzalez. Jennifer, come on up. I know it's a surprise, right? You're a little bit shocked. Yeah, we don't tell people that they get awards, but basically, Jennifer, you're getting $1,000. And yes, no, I'm not lying. She's like, you're lying. Let me see. Well, we're not going to give it directly right now. This is for you to pursue. This is for you to pursue your goals, but you are getting a scholarship for $1,000. And that's because we believe that you embody what it takes to be able to carry UDelphi's memory and his dreams and your own dreams, and that you can live in the world the possibility that he can no longer be. And so that is what we're giving you. Congratulations, Jennifer. And sadly, we have another sad slide to put up. And Nick, you got me? So 2 years ago, actually, Wendlyn was the recipient of the scholarship that we gave for UDelphi, and then she too was a victim of gun violence. She was murdered at the hands of somebody at a club. And I want to call up her mom, Ms. Sonia Martinez, to the stage. Ms. Martinez, please come up. This is very, very, very fresh, and it's very painful, but we also knew that we would work together to set up a scholarship in Wendlyn's name so that her possibility can continue to live on in you. And we are calling up Ashley Madrid to the stage. And Ashley, you're getting $1,000 too.
Thank you so much.
And we know you're going to use it well. We know you're going to go out into the world and live all the possibilities that Wendlyn can no longer.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming. This is a difficult moment, but it's a very important moment for you to know that we care deeply about every single student that we graduate. I'm going to call up Paul, who's going to be presenting a scholarship.
So our next scholarship is going to go to a student who I think embodies the spirit of our community. She is someone who has taken advantage of every leadership opportunity at our school, every event. If you close your eyes or if you look at any of the pictures that we have at our school, she's in every single one of them because she participates in everything, right? And she is someone who's taking advantage of every opportunity that presents itself, from what's happening in class, getting incredible grades in class, right, to every kind of internship possibility or event that's happening at the school. She's presented to you during our town hall meetings in the cafeteria. So I'm going to invite up Angel Layla Manning. So she's getting a $500 scholarship. So congratulations, Angel. Angel.
We just love giving out the cash. We just don't like it to always happen for the wrong reasons. But we wish, but you're all going to get something for good reasons today, too. So I'm going to introduce the next person who's going to say a few words. The next person, I'm going to tell you a little bit story. Her daughter graduated here. What year was it? Last year. And Tia, I'll let her talk about Tia and why this happened. But basically, she saw the graduation just like you did, with honoring our students who were murdered. And she said, you know what, I want to donate money to the school. I want to start a scholarship. And before you know it, her initial donation was matched because it's so inspirational. And she has started the scholarship that we are now calling the Passionate Champion Scholarship. And that scholarship is given to somebody who's overcome extraordinary obstacles in order to be able to get to graduation because of her daughter's story and her own story, and because somebody was moved watching a graduation ceremony last year. And so now I want to call up Tia's mom, Ms. Smith Lopez. Please come up to the stage. And you get flowers.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say congratulations to all the students and to the parents and families. This is a big day for you all, and I just had to come back and say thank you as a parent and as somebody who did not do this. I didn't go to high school. Well, I did, but I dropped out against my mother's will, but she supported me through, and I succeeded. I went to college, and I raised my daughter, and even when I gave my daughter the option to not complete high school, she decided and she completed. And I just have to say thank you, because last year we were down to the minute, and your teachers and your faculty and your staff were on the phone with me and texting and supporting me. So I had to come back and just give back to the school, because it's just something that, I appreciated, and it's something that you guys should appreciate too, because everyone doesn't have this option. Everybody doesn't have a staff and family to support them, to get them through, to encourage them, and to just be there and work with them. They made this process easy for me, and I'm sure for the parents, they've made it easy for you guys as well. So I just want to congratulate you, and I am a part of your network as well. Feel free to reach out to Paul, Steve, Ashley, Lauren, whoever, and reach out to me if you need. So, who am I giving this to?
She's like, who am I giving this to? We keep it a secret, but we're going to call up Mei Ling. Mei Ling, you're getting cash. And Mei Ling has had to overcome some really, really big obstacles, and you're getting $500 as well. Thank you, Ms. Smith-Lopez, and we're so excited for you, Mei Ling. We know you're going to use it well. You've been an incredible student in our school, and you have persevered through some very, very difficult things. So we are very, very, very proud of you. And I guess now I'm going to be reading from here. It was supposed to be a video, but I'll just talk about the next student. But first, I'll tell you why the next student is getting a plaque. So I'm going to wait for the slide. Okay. So William Connell was a person that all of you don't know. He was one of the most incredible human beings that I've ever worked with and met. He was the kind of person that unless you really took the time to know him, you might not even pay attention. And that goes back to what Omari said earlier. You should really take the time to know people, to treat people well. William worked as in the mailroom, and we used to have multiple campuses, and he used to go around from campus to campus delivering mail. But if you spent time with Will, you'd know that he was a civil rights activist who paid a heavy price, that he had gone to the military, that he was a jazz musician and loved music more than life itself. And I could talk to Will for hours and learn so much. And when he passed away, really a part of us died inside. He was incredible, and he had such an incredible spirit. In fact, he had the kind of spirit that we feel embodies the spirit of Satellite. And typically, because of his love for the arts and because of his artistic talent, we typically pick a student who is artistically inclined and who we feel embodies the kind of spirit that Will had and the spirit of Satellite. So typically his daughter, Sophia Martinez, sends a video or comes in person to present, but she's actually overseas right now and not able to present. She's not living in the US, but she has sent us a couple words to read about the student that we're giving it to. I'm not gonna say the name, I'll wait with the name to the end, keep you in suspense, but it might be you. So, or you. Or you. The student who's getting this award is receiving the William Connell Award because of his artistic spirit, creativity, and passion for self-expression. And we know that he's sure to open many doors and begin a fulfilling journey post-high school. I'm sure any space he joins, so we know it's a he, will benefit from his kindness, emotional depth, and intellectual gifts. I'm profoundly grateful to Satellite Academy High School, she writes, for keeping my father's legacy alive and selecting special students to carry on the love of learning and community in his honor. Congratulations, she says, to the class of 2022. And of course, you know, I'm speaking about Benjamin Augusto. Benjamin, come on up. It's you. So if you haven't had a chance to look at some of Ben's art, you should, because you're going places. You're definitely going places, and we notice it. So you're an incredible human being and a wonderful artist, Ben. So we are so excited to be able to do this for you. And now, I guess I'm going to call Rachel, right? Is that the time? Because Rachel has a very special introduction to make. I see her phone is ready. People don't even use paper anymore. I should be putting my speeches in my phone. People use their phones now. The world has changed. And I'm looking in front of me and I see a teleprompter. Who knew? So Rachel, come on up.
Good morning, everybody. Well, I want to welcome parents, guardians, family members, and supporters of the whole community on this wonderful, joyous occasion. There's nothing better than graduation day. Hello, seniors. I'm here to honor our salutatorian, Jayla Curry. Where are you, Jayla? The salutatorian is a student with the second highest grade point average of the 2022 graduating class. It's been such a pleasure and an honor watching Jayla grow into the confident young woman that she is. Where is your family? Family is okay. you are a young woman who is ready to take on the world. I want to tell you a couple things about her. When I first met Jayla, when I interviewed her, she was the youngest student I'd ever interviewed. But it was clear from that first day that she was mature beyond her years, a person with an old soul. I could feel it. Jayla, I could sense that you had these special qualities: determination, focus, curiosity, and an interest in learning. It was apparent. And also, Jayla lights up the room with her winning smile and her calm demeanor when she comes in a room. Sorry, I don't have the mic right now. I do. Okay. As a student, Jayla excelled at our school, always striving for more knowledge, earning higher grades and accolades from all of her teachers. She also played a very caring role in our family group with her peers, offering a really soft-spoken and an empathetic viewpoint about issues we were discussing together. Jayla's unfailing desire, to achieve her best was clear to me as her social studies teacher, where her curiosity and critical thinking took her down a path when she did her social studies PBA. Then she explored her Puerto Rican heritage and answered some questions of many that she had, and I hope you will keep looking for answers to those questions. Another academic area she excelled in was science, and she's going to be taking her interest in that subject to the next level when she goes to college to become a nurse practitioner. And I know this is a career that fits you perfectly, Jay. I know her family is so proud of her. And so is her satellite family. Honor is due to Jay's mother, whose support and love never faltered even during hard times. You are a mother for the aged, Shamali. I will miss our chats and our little emo exchanges too in our chat texts. I want to end with saying one more thing, a quote by Nelson Mandela, and he said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." No truer words can be said about Jayla. Jayla, seeing you move into adulthood, equipped with your education and goal to be a healer, gives us hope for the future during these uncertain and challenging times, because you are the future and you can change the world. Congratulations, Jayla. Congratulations for your hard work and your determination. It has paid off and paid off well, and I'm grateful for having the opportunity here today to be your advisor and share all these things about you and honor you with this salute to be the salutatorian of our 2022 graduating class. Come on up. Okay, and now I would like to call my colleague Shirley Jackson up. Oh my God, I'm sorry. See, we have nerves here, even after doing this year after year after year.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I want to thank the satellite community for giving me the opportunity to speak to my classmates and their families. We've all gone through a lot to get to be here today, from each of our personal challenges we've had to overcome with school, to being students during the pandemic and all we have faced with that. Our 2022 class should feel proud of all we have accomplished. Congratulations to us, we did it. getting this recognition is is especially meaningful to me because of how I have struggled this year through the pandemic. It was hard to stay on track with all of the distractions from it, which made me lose my motivation. However, the support of my mother, father, and all gave me the strength I needed to finish and come back to school. I want to thank them for that from the bottom of my heart. Now, I'd like to share something about my mother, the woman I love most. Since 2019, I've seen my mother struggle with medical and personal issues. Things were very hard for my mother, but she never gave up. She reached out for help, and she still took care of me and my little brother, AJ, through it all. Now she is thriving, working for the Fortune Society, an organization whose mission is to support successful reentry from incarceration, promote alternatives, and to strengthen NYC communities. I am so proud of her. I can only hope that I have made her, my father, aunt, and little brother proud of me today. I also want to thank my best friend Caitlin, my advisor Rachel, and my counselor Erica for their love and support. They all kept checking up on me even when I didn't text back or whenever I would detach myself from the world. They kept it up and it made a difference. Finally, I want to thank the whole staff and community at Satellite for believing in me, for challenging me academically, and for not giving up on me. You have all helped me get here today. Thank you. I'm going to share a quote by Tupac. Okay. I know it seems hard sometimes, but remember one thing, through every dark night, there's a bright day after that. So no matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it. Congratulations to us, the graduating class of 2022.
Well done, Jayla. First of all, can I give you a hug? Now, listen, it took some convincing to get Jayla to participate in some of our senior events, didn't it?
Yeah.
But we are so proud of you, and hey, Mom. So, there's a little new thing this year. Apparently, you're getting $1,000. So, listen, the honor is worth more than the cash, but hey, we all love a little cash too. So, enjoy it and we know you're going to do good things with it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm now going to call up Shirley, who's going to be introducing another very special lady. Shirley, just remember to speak into the mic because our YouTube viewers need to hear you.
Good morning, everyone. A special good morning to our special guests, all the families, our friends. Congratulations, graduates. I'm so happy to see you sitting here. It's a joy. I'm here to introduce and to honor Miss Ayani Campbell, our wonderful valedictorian for the school year of 2022. I am so proud of Ayani's accomplishments. She joined our satellite community in the height of the pandemic. And despite the isolation, the uncertainties, the fear swirling in our society, Ayani hit the ground running. Fact. Ayani's end goal at Satellite was to graduate and get her diploma, and she's doing that here today. Congratulations again, Ayani. I have to say congratulations so many times because you so deserve it. Ayani is a focused, curious, let's get it done student. Right? She holds the bull by the horn, so to speak, and she gets it done. She doesn't wait around, and she has always been consistent that way. She is never shy about asking for help or asking questions, because she needs an answer, and whenever she needs an answer, she gets an answer, and she does not stop. Ayani is a true self-advocate. Keep it up. The world needs most self-advocate to be doing what they're doing and bringing others along. Ayani has been involved in the on-site Learning to Work program and has interned in various positions and successfully. She will be attending college in the fall. I thought she was going to LaGuardia, but that's up for debate. And she will be majoring in psychology. We need more of that. We need more of those. We're living in a world today that this is something that is so essential, right? Whenever we need it. I just cannot wait to see what Ayani will do next. I know it's going to be something big, and we're waiting to see it. So, Ayani, congratulations again. I look forward to see you doing wonderful things. I cannot say that enough. So, in this moment in time, ladies and gentlemen, friends, the graduating class of 2022, please join me in congratulating Ayani Campbell and I was going to say welcome Ayani to the stage, but she's already here. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, let's get you.
Oh.
Hello. Take it away, Ayani.
Okay. Where is the speech? Oh, okay. Discussed guests, members of the administration, teachers and staff, honorary graduates, families, friends, and fellow graduates. Good morning to you all. It is a privilege and an honor to stand here and deliver this speech today. Fellow graduates, we did it. We have worked very hard. Oh, shit. Okay. We have worked very hard, and today we have arrived in this hall as high school graduates. Having said the word arrived, it doesn't mean we have accomplished our full potential, but it is safe to say that we, the graduating class of 2022, are on the march to greatness. We are here today in this space as representatives of Satellite Academy High School, a top-rated transfer school that helped mold me and many of you into confident citizens with expanded horizons who will change the world. To our teachers, we are grateful for every piece of knowledge you imparted to us, even when we were stressed out with assignments and deadlines. You made us better, not just better students, but better citizens who are more prepared to navigate an ever-changing world. Even with horrors and hardships and uncertainties caused by COVID-19, you kept us grounded and focused. Thank you to the administration, security officers, and other members of the staff. We owe you much gratitude and respect. You provided and maintained a calm, caring, and safe educational environment in which we thrived. To the families here today, give yourselves a round of applause. Your child is standing here today because of your tireless effort and guidance. Continue to stand proud. Today I am filled with gratitude as I stand here basking with pride and joy. I can't help thinking of my younger self. When I was younger, I thought I could just do whatever I wanted to do and run the streets and not go to school. I began hanging out with my friends who themselves were not going to school either. At a time, I thought it was cool, but honestly,
I was going through emotional stress. I later realized that I needed to go to school if I wanted to achieve something in life. Most of all, I wanted my mom to see me graduate from high school. I wanted to walk across the stage and feel like the sun was shining on me. After a meaningful conversation with the guidance counselor from my former high school, I chose to enroll at Satellite Academy and promised myself that I would stay in school and improve my grades, which were averaging at a 50.47%. Today, I'm just saying, child. Today, my final grade stands at a 95.50%. And I am extremely proud that I turned my young life around and finished high school. I could say without reservation that I chose wisely when I made the commitment to join the Satellite community. And I just want to thank the teachers for making it possible for me to be here on this stage, shining bright like a diamond. Yeah. Okay. I also want to thank my family for supporting me all the way. Knowing that they are proud of me just makes me work harder, and I am happy that they see me doing something great. Fellow graduates, we are among the privileged few, not because we are better than others, but because we are beneficiaries of a priceless high school education, an education that has put us on a path to achieve our larger goals, whether it is attending college or other noble pursuits. Now that we have received our diploma and are on our way to higher heights, let's ensure that our journey is filled with honesty and integrity and compassion. Let us be a force for good. Oh yeah, we out.
So, Ayani, you also get $1,000. And I see you got some bling on your cap too. Your cap looks great. Let me see. Very nice. But you didn't get your diploma yet. You're getting it. So you're not out yet. We still got to sit through a couple more things. But it's coming. She's not out, but she's out. Congratulations, Ayani. You've earned it. You've earned it. And if Ayani isn't the example of exactly what Amari was talking about, your past is not your future. I'm probably paraphrasing, but that's something that he said, right? That's you. He said it a lot better, but hey, your past is not your future. You are not your past. I'm going to misquote you all the way to the end. And we're going to get ready to watch a very special gift that was prepared by James, who took hours, days, weeks to prepare it, and that is your digital yearbook. So I'm going to position myself right there so I could see it well.
They said you wouldn't make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the night you had to cry, 'cause you had never let it go inside. You worked real hard and you know exactly what you want and need. So believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I can. And you know that your moves will let them show.
I've been a throw up the dinner. And I can put you in. I can put you in.
Are we having fun yet? Let's hear it for Band 1997. Listen, one of the privileges I have as principal is I get to see everything before the ceremony, and like, I can't tell you how many times I've watched that digital yearbook. If you want to watch it again, guess what? This entire graduation, including all the pieces that are in it, is going to be put on our website, so you could watch it on our YouTube channel, and you could watch it as many times as you want, because you know what? That G spinning at the end, that's priceless. That is priceless. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to call up some representatives. Remember, this is the first in-person graduation we're having since 2019. We had two sets of students who graduated who never got to do it in person. We did a fabulous virtual, but it's not the same. You don't get the same feeling. And we have some representatives from the class of 2020 and 2021. From the class of 2020, we have Brene Flagger Wingfield. Come on up, Brene. Where is Brene? I know I saw her. Where is she? Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. And we also have from that same, that same class, right? From Najor. Najor, you're here. I'm told Najor is here. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. We weren't going to let you miss your moment in the spotlight. And then we have one more person. Wait, come here, Najor. Oh boy, Najor gave us such a hard time. Najor, so good to see you. And we have another person from the, wait, you were 2021, I want to say, right? You were 2021. And then we also have Sabrina Santos. I think she's here too. That is right, I saw her. Where's Sabrina? Come on up, you are coming up. We are not moving with the ceremony until you come on up, Sabrina. Sabrina is here, and she's from 2020 as well. I think that's all I saw, right? Sabrina, congratulations, so good to see you. Stand up. So, all the students that you see listed here, we're not going to read all the names, but they all had their graduation virtual, but we did extend an invitation to people who graduated in 2020 and 2021 to come in and have their moment in the spotlight, in person. We didn't forget you, you're important to us, and you chose to come here, so stand in your own greatness, stand in your brightness. Let's give a big round of applause to these graduates. That's it. Congratulations. Najor, let me see you without the mask for a second. Great. So, wow, I'm really happy to tell you, you might be getting your diploma sooner than expected because we're ahead of schedule, which never happens at graduation. But listen, the next stage is usually when we start getting behind schedule, because that's when we start talking about all the different students. Let me find my place in the program because I am complete. What did I forget about? Oh, did you? You're 2022. Oh, but this is still, no, I didn't forget about you. December and March grads is still this graduation. Your name is going to be called up at the end. It's okay. Shania, no, you know what, Shania? Come on up, Shania. We'll give you a special thing. Come on up. No, come on up. Come on up, Shania. Come on up. She's like, no. It's not your bad. You graduated this year, but you know what? We're going to give her a moment. What do you want to say?
Congrats, y'all.
Congrats, you all. It's okay. But you're gonna come up, we're gonna call you. You're part of this graduating class. If you graduated in December or March, you are part of our graduating class that's graduating in June, but I'm happy to call you up twice. You earned it. Okay, so now let me refine myself in the program. I don't know if I need to use the glasses, not use my glasses, I'm completely lost, but not for long. Actually, I'm lost. Oh, I'm calling Shirley again? I thought it was, am I seeing double? She was just here. No, it's Shirley, because Shirley's gonna talk about her graduates. So Shirley, come on up.
Here I am again on stage. Thank you. So I'd like to call my family group members to the stage now. And I'm going to talk about you. Yeah. But that's after. Yeah, that's after. All right. So I've taken over this family group from a beloved teacher who had to leave our school, and I've had this group since the pandemic started, and we were online, never met in person, but this is such a wonderful group. We did meditation together, like all the time. We watched movies, we played games, we did so many amazing things, right? So I'm going to start with Benjamin. Here, let me just say I have Benjamin Augusto, I have Jennifer Gonzalez, I have Caitlin Garcia, Shania Baptiste, and our valedictorian, Ayani Campbell. Okay, so I have certificates here for all of you, and I'm just gonna walk around and start with you, Ben. So Ben, you're receiving a certificate for the most improved in math. You have more. You have another one, which is a certificate for perseverance in math. We also have a certificate for you for family group support. Also, you have perseverance in STRAT. For excellence in social studies. Ben has been with us for a little while, and Ben had some challenges and was out of school for a little while, and for the past year, when he got back, for the past year, he's been on the ball, right? That's right. Ben is doing his work. Yes. Ben is a very kind student, but he's also a very quiet student. But not so quiet anymore. And I've been so proud of Ben. Ben is opening up, he's communicating more with students. We were in family group a few weeks ago, and Ben took up the Uno pack and asked the students if they wanted to play. And that to me is growth, right? Ben, another thing that we really appreciate from you is your ability to make art, right? You've given us so much joy with your art, and I know you're going to do amazing things. And I look forward to see your name in lights. And I just want to say congratulations again for all you've achieved. Congratulations in college. He's going to college. He's going to talk all day about So our next graduate is Jennifer Gonzalez. This one is dedication to intellectual pursuit in Strat. Then she has excellence in science. All right. Excellence in social studies. As you should. So I just want to quickly say, and I know I'm taking up a lot of time, but Jennifer joined us through the pandemic, and she has been doing great. And this is why she's here today. Congratulations, Jennifer. So, Caitlin, this is for you. You have an award from the Department of Education of the City of New York. And it says, this is to certify that Caitlin Garcia of Satellite Academy, by virtue of achievement in art, has been named to the Chancellor's Honor Roll. That's Up next. Thank you, thank you. So, determination in physical education. Caitlin, another one for you. Grab it. Then another one, personal growth in Strat. How am I gonna do this? Then she has excellence in Strat. Exemplary Strat student. Ooh. Family group support. Excellence in science. Woo! Critical thinker in English. Congratulations. Shania, you're up next. You have an award certificate from the Department of Education of the City of New York. So it says the City of New York, the Department of Education of the City of New York is proud to present the Hackett certificate to Shania Baptiste of the high school graduating class of 2022. There you are. And Shania, you have academic success in science. Dedication to intellectual pursuit in social studies. Excellence in Strat. Yeah. Academic success in social studies. Academic success in math. Critical thinker in math. Excellence in math. Dedication to intellectual pursuits in Strat. Exemplary Strat student. Congratulations. So, Ayani, the City Council Citation Speaker Achievements Awards, that's for you. Determination in physical education. Dedication to intellectual pursuit in social studies. Dedication to intellectual pursuit in Strat. Leadership in Strat. Personal growth in Strat. And excellence in social studies. Congratulations, family group members. Take care, do the best you can, be great out there.
faces I can see. Okay, thank you so much for being here. It is so much more fun to do this in person than it was online. So having said that, I'd like for my family group graduates, Dulce Lopez, Kate and Laura, and a belated Nene Washington, come on up. So, these three are actually probably a little bit different than some people's groups. All three of them have been pre-pandemic to now. So not everybody, we have stuck together through what we all couldn't imagine being reality, right? So we had family group at 11 p.m. and then I was told you're not supposed to do that, but it was the only time my students were awake and actually with it and wanted to talk. We did FaceTimes, we did Google Meets, we did texting, we did disappearing, we did coming backing, we did back to school hybrid, here, there, and everywhere. And the most important thing of it all is that these three young people are standing before you as high school graduates because they did it. And I know I have to keep it brief, but y'all, I've been waiting 2 years to get up here, so. All right, next thing is I would like Caden's mom, is your mom here? Yeah. To stand up, because she earned this as much as Caden did over the last 6 months. And Dulce's mom and dad, they came from a shy little young lady who didn't want to speak to a woman who advocated for herself, graduated before we thought she could, and is now out there kicking you know what in the world. So where are Dulce's parents? And Najor hated me when she started school and cursed me out every day. And now she's in college, she's working, she's doing it, so. Work the program, folks. It's everything. Okay, so we're gonna change and we're gonna have Dulce come over here. Thank you. Okay, Dulce has about 20 awards. So that tells you a little bit about her. Okay, Satellite Academy, dedication to intellectual pursuit in Strat. Satellite Academy, most improved in phys ed. Satellite Academy, perseverance in social studies. PBA over the internet, that was tough. And Student Achievement Award to Dulce Lopez from the City Comptroller. Well done. And Caden, your turn. All right. I was going to bring you a fruit cocktail. Okay, Caden, personal growth in Strat. Everyone in our Strat knows how much you've grown and how much you've learned to stay out of my Diet Weight Watchers fruit cocktail. Okay. Anything in the fridge, but why the Weight Watchers? Why? Nobody even likes it. Critical thinker in math, Caden. Dedication to intellectual pursuit in math, Caden. And excellence in math, Caden Laura. Congratulations. Okay, and that brings us to our next advisor, and that would be Michael Johnson. Come on up. Congratulations,
Hey, congratulations, class of 2022. All right, so I'm Michael, and this is Erica, and we're about to bring up our advisee. We work together. We're like mom and dad. So we'd like to bring up Alicia Catala. Alicia. I just want to say just 4 things real quick. Alicia is kind, wonderful. She is caring. She protects her teachers, and she's a superstar. So that's all I got to say.
I just also would like to add, we love Alicia. She is like not the most outgoing person in a classroom, but whenever she's in family group, her smile lights up the room. She is so friendly. She makes every new student feel comfortable. She's just like sunshine, always so positive. She's ambitious. She was like telling us she was going to go to England for college, and we're like, all right, we're coming to visit you. And then she's like, I'm going to the military, and we're like, okay, please be careful. Now she's going upstate for college, so we know she's going to do amazing, and we just wish you joy and so much happiness.
I gotta get a hug too. Come on.
Okay, so we're going to give from the Comptroller of the City of New York the Student Achievement Award. Satellite Academy High School Certificate of Academic Success in Science. Satellite Academy Certificate of Excellence in English. Great student. Satellite Academy Certificate of Excellence in Strat. Exemplary Strat student. Leadership in Strat. And Strat Big Sister. We love her.
Hi guys, I want to call out Ty, Ashley, and Isaiah up to the front. I actually tried to prepare a whole speech for my students, but then I felt like that's a little fakey, so I decided to forego it. And to borrow Ty's favorite language, I ain't gonna hold you. I am really happy that I'm seeing you guys up here. That's his favorite phrase. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie. So there's none of that fake stuff that's going on over here. I want to start by saying that I feel like I have a little theme here. These three students are like the three of the most strongest people that I have met so far. Isaiah, I understand that he has been sharing a lot of his life experiences and his also academic materials or achievements that he's trying to go through. There was this day when he mentioned that I was actually part of the reason why he continued to come to school. And I really felt a moment for that. But Isaiah, you don't know this yet, but I feel like you're the kind of the student that makes me continue to become a teacher. Ashley, my hands are shaking right now too. Ashley, it really takes another type of bravery and courage to really trust other people and put yourself in a really vulnerable position to like share out your true feelings. That's really hard, especially when you're scared that other people might be judging you or doing something to you. But then I know that you did it only because you really trusted them. And I guarantee you that none of our Strat members or any of the other friends here that you had were not judging you, and we really love you for who you are. And thanks really a lot for sharing your life experience. Ty, I ain't gonna hold you, Ty. So I remember there was a time when I first started taking classes in college, there was this class called Inquiries into Teaching and Learning. I was like, I'm gonna be a teacher. What am I gonna learn from? Like, what do you mean, right? But then when I met Ty, he and I really go off on a lot of different arguments, sharing different opinions and perspectives. You and I we had a lot of these, and we also had to often raise our voices. And I only did it because I know you're a bigger person than I think I am. And I know that because you're able to handle these, and I really, truly appreciate all of your opinions and what you have shared for us. And now I know why the class was called Teaching and Learning, right? So I am no longer just only teaching, I'll also be learning, and thank you for that. And they have lots of awards. Yay. So Ashley, determination in physical education. Oh, yeah. Oh, overcoming obstacles in physical education. Most improved in physical education. Overcoming obstacles in social studies. This is a lot. Most improved in math. Overcoming obstacles in math. And Isaiah. Ooh. This folder is fancy. So I think this is from the controller. So in recognition of excellence, Isaiah Mercado is hereby awarded the certificate of excellence from the certificate of excellence upon graduation from public schools in the Borough of Manhattan, City of New York. Perseverance in Strat, personal growth in Strat, critical thinker in math. And my man Ty, most improved in physical education, critical thinker in social studies, overcoming obstacles in Strat. Oh yeah, you did. Perseverance in science. Determination in science PBA. And I would like to call Pedro Soto for. Oh.
No, sorry, I just want to make sure they have their folders. I know some people don't give you the folders, but you got a lot to carry today, so we're going to distribute the folders to all these students. There you go, Isaiah. This is yours. And where's Benjamin? Benjamin didn't get a folder either.
I want to call to the stage Denasia, Nathaniel, Madison, and Maylene. Madison? No? Okay, I don't know if you get the memo, but there is one more quiz question before you graduate. I'm going to start with you, Denasia. So we celebrate a birthday party in our family group, and then we try to talk about who is doing what. And then the question is, what Maylene would volunteer to do? A, I bring the snacks. B, I bring the drinks. C, I bring the cupcakes. D, I bring everything. She brings everything. That's correct. You can graduate now. All right, so a word about Maylene is like, she's a very caring person, like to the extreme that I feel sometimes you put everybody before yourself. You have been with us only 1 year, but you gain the hearts of everybody in the school. Everybody loves you. We can see how you embedded and absorbed and soaked everything that school is offering, but you also were a contributor to the school. It's not like you are a passive person in the school. You are eager to offer and to move the school towards something. So congratulations, and I was very, very happy to have you. All right, Maylene, your question. Nathaniel is in a social studies classroom. He has this discussion, arguments, and they are talking about something very, very intense. Then the class is over. What would be the last thing that Nathaniel would say before leaving the classroom? A, see you tomorrow. B, it was nice to have you. Have fun. C, of course, indeed. Yes, correct. All right. Indeed, but I think sometimes, of course, too. Nathaniel, I have to say that it was a pleasure to have you. I think you have one superpower, all right? I was thinking about you, like, what is special about him is that if you are sad, if you are depressed, if things are not rolling the way you want or you expected, if something is wrong in your life, don't take medicine, don't go to the psychologist, don't go to anybody, go to Nathaniel. Nathaniel has the smile you need, he has the word you need to brighten up your day. So that is something super powerful. I never see you sad any day in the school in the last 2 years that we've been together, and I was super happy to have you around because you make everybody happier just by your presence. So congratulations. Nathaniel, let's go with your question. Denesia, science, taking a class packet as a homework, go home, come back, and the next day I ask for the packet and she says, I don't have it. What would be her excuse? A, I forget the packet at home. What would be her excuse? B, my dog ate the homework. C, somebody stole it from me in the subway. Yes. So, Denesia, we know everything about your dog, how much you love your dog. I think we are sharing the same pet. Anyway, Nathan, Denesia, you are a special person. I see how you have grown as a person more confident in the school and in your life, how you accepted the past and you start thriving and getting more confident in your skills. Everybody loves you in the school because you have a good heart. Like sometimes we say, oh, you're a good person, but you are a genuine good person. You have a good heart by default. And I want you to keep that in your life and for everybody else because that is a pleasure to have you around. So congratulations.
Yes,
All right. Homework. Read your awards. And next we have music, right?
Pedro, did you read their awards? No, but I think we should read their awards really quickly. They're on here on the program if I can only figure out to see. Ashley, find them for me. I'm sorry, I can't see. Mei-Ling is not his. Nathaniel. So for Nathaniel got Chancellor Roll of Honor Citation in Sports, Excellence in Strat, Academic Success in Science, Overcoming Obstacles in Social Studies, Determination in Physical Education, Overcoming Obstacles in Physical Education 2. That's Angela going yes, 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 yes. Madison is also his, right? Madison's not here, but we're still going to read her. She got the Sheila Fisher Award, which is actually a plaque. She got the Strat Big Sister Award, Personal Growth in Social Studies, Determination in Science PBA Award. Find me the next one. Oh, Mei-Ling? Mei-Ling? You're his? Yes, you are. Mei-Ling, where are you? I'm sorry, point it because I'm blind. There she is. Passionate Champion Scholarship, American Citizenship Award, Exemplary Strat Student, Academic Success in Science, Personal Growth in English, Perseverance in Social Studies, Determination in Physical Education, Overcoming Obstacles in Physical Education. Go ahead. Yes. Who else? Who am I forgetting? And Denesia, Cooperation in Government Certificate, Personal Growth in Strat, Perseverance in Science, Personal Growth in English, Perseverance in Social Studies, Overcoming Obstacles in Physical Education. Go ahead, Angela. Most Improved in Physical Education as well. I got everybody, right? I didn't forget anybody? Great. So, we now have a special treat for you. We're not done with you graduates, but we could use a little bit more music. So we're gonna call up Dr. Eric Turner for to honor us with one more song. Now, I've been wondering this whole evening why there's a chair there. Do you know why there's a chair there? I'm just gonna grab that chair because like people are gonna wonder why is that chair there. So
I would like to dedicate this song to all of our families that are marked present here today. Many people like to participate in different ministries, but don't necessarily belong in that said ministry. Some people want to be in the choir, they don't need to be there. Some people want to be ushers, they don't need to be there. But there's a ministry called the Ministry of Presence. And the Ministry of Presence simply requires that you show up. So family, I thank you for showing up today. I was waiting for the principal to call my name and say, you get $1,000, but he didn't do that. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when funds are low and debts are high, when you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. That's just the first stanza of this poem that is entitled Don't Quit. And this writer knew that all of us would find ourselves going through hardships because the way that they started the poem says when things go wrong, not if they go wrong. And so I want to encourage you graduates, I want to encourage you family. This is an original song. released in 2020, available on all digital music platforms, including YouTube, entitled Holding On. What happened to the days when we had less, but we loved more? If one had, we all had. If one needed, they just asked. We can live those good times again. What you see right now is not our end, no. Baby, I need you to know it's not the end of the road. I want you to know change is gonna come. Do you believe it? Change is gonna come. It won't be long. Hey, you gotta keep holding on. What happened to the days when everything was all about love? We were friends before lovers, and marriage was the end goal. We can live those good times again. What you see right now is not our end. No, 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 no. Baby, I need you to know it's not the end of the road. I want you to know change is gonna come. Do you believe it? Change is gonna come. It won't be long. Hey, you gotta keep holding on. Hey, oh yeah. Keep holding on. It can't be like this forever. No, 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 no. Your change is gonna come. Do I have a witness in here? Your change is gonna come. You gotta keep holding
Wow, that was amazing. That was amazing. I don't think this mic. Nick, is the mic working? That was amazing. Wait, I'm not going to call you up, Dr. Turner, to get $1,000, but I do have something really good for you. I hope you like flowers. Listen, we appreciate the whole band. Let's hear it for the band, 1997. We appreciate the whole band, but you know, we gotta honor the beautiful voice and singer that we have. So thank you so much for blessing us with your voice and making this graduation so special for us. And now I'm gonna call up Rachel. Rachel.
Okay. All right, everybody. I want to call my two graduates up to the front of the room. Jayla Curry and Angel Layla Manning, come on up. I mean, look at them. This is our future. This is our future. We are looking at two people who are going to be healers for us, who are going to be people that make a mark. And I am so proud of both of you and thrilled to be able to honor you today on your graduation. Jayla, I've already said a lot of things about you, but I would just add one thing that I think about you and Angel is you are two of the kindest and most caring students that we've had in our school, that I've had in my family group, and I'm going to really miss seeing you and having you in our school community, but that doesn't mean that you're not part of our community. Please come back because your presence is special and we want to feel it and we want to know what's going on in your future because it's going to be a bright one for both of you. Angel is going to school next year because she is going to be a registered nurse. So go Angel. Maybe starting at a CUNY school, maybe at Bloomfield, we're not sure, but I know you have a bright future ahead of yourself. You've been such a great part of our school. Paul said so much about it before, but really you are, when we think of community, that's Angel. She is someone who cares for her peers, who gives support, who gives advice to people, who tries to get people to make sure they show up in school, who does that for herself and for all the people around her in her being involved with LTW as a change maker in the student government. I could go on and on about it. You also are the belle of the ball, the queen of the prom, the heart and soul of our school. And I'm going to give you some awards at the school from our school, okay? So you are all getting the Richard Welling Alumni Association Certificate for Outstanding Citizenship, Service, and Leadership in the Student Government Organization. Congratulations. Also, a certificate for overcoming obstacles in physical education. For dedication to intellectual pursuit in math. For family group support. Determination in physical education. Congratulations. And Jayla, in addition to your salutatorian recognition, you are getting a certificate for Outstanding English PBA. The City Council Citation Speakers Achievement Award, given to you by the City of New York. A certificate in personal growth in Strat, and a certificate of excellence in social studies. Congratulations, Jayla. And just one last thing I want to say to all of the graduates. I really love quotes, so I'm going to read one to you from our poet laureate, Amanda Gorman. There is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. That is all of you. And now I'm going to call Lauren.
Come on up, Carlos. Thank you. So I haven't known Carlos that long. I had the pleasure of, we kind of adopted each other about halfway through the year. But it's been really a pleasure having Carlos in our family group. He's such a hard worker. Every time he's around, he's working on the computer, trying to get all his assignments done on time. We didn't know we were going to be here today, right? But I'm so glad, I'm so proud of you. You worked so hard and you earned it. So good job. Carlos gets overcoming obstacles in social studies and perseverance in English. Congratulations, Carlos. I'm proud of you. And I call up Tyra.
Okay. Okay. So now can I please have Zuleika Polanco, Shania Vandenhurst, and Jaquan White please come up? Yes. Okay. Okay. Zuleika, these three of my students, they have brought so much joy to my life over these past couple of months. So for Zuleika, I adopted Zuleika from Emily G. And she has brought me so much joy. She's so compassionate. She is so loving. And just my conversations with her, it was an honor for her to come into my life. And this young woman has really matured and have grown through her obstacles. In the month of October, Zuleika was hit by a car. And she did not give up. She showed me pictures of her foot. She had surgery. She pushed her way. She pressed. She pressed. And now look at her. Look at her. So she has earned the perseverance and strat. She has earned personal growth. Through this experience, she is a new woman and overcoming obstacles in strat. And finally, hold on, okay, academic success in science goes to Zuleika Polanco. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Here we go. Jaquan. Okay. This young man has so much charisma, and he is really he's gonna knock down doors. So the world needs to watch out for him, because here he comes. Ready or not, world, here he is. So for Jaquan, perseverance in strat and overcoming obstacles in physical education goes to Jaquan White. Congratulations. Okay. Shania. Now, do you notice how she just came up? She represents, like all of them, how my family group is we're always loud spoken, okay? And we are gonna make sure that we are heard, All right, with that being said, when I first met Shania, I met her 3 weeks before the school shut down. Okay? But she, you know what? Even through that time, she pushed, she pressed, and she kept going. We kept in contact. I kept in contact. I don't know where her mother is today. Yes, I kept in contact with her mother and everything. And this, from all my family group members, it's a lasting relationship. They are my children for real. So with that being said, Shania Vanderhurst, the Public Advocate Award for the City of New York goes to Shania. Okay. All right. Here we go. Leadership in Strat Award. Yes, because she's over the top. Perseverance in Strat. And finally, Critical Thinker in English goes to Shania Vanderhurst. Congratulations. She is, that's right, she is a December grad? That's right, and she's, yes. And what college are you attending now? That's right, Old Westbury. So I thank you. I thank you, and now I will turn it over to Angela. Thank you.
Kyle, George, and Bilal. Come on. Really quick before I get going with my advisees who I love to death, I just want to tell you guys that you are my 2022 beautiful bunch of bananas, and I love you all. I love you all. Okay, come close. Okay, we have Kyle, we have Bilal, and we have George, AKA Jorge. These are my boys from my family group / Strat. They're amazing, and you all know me as being the person with the, with the large mouth, loud mouth, but these guys are really quiet, but they're amazing, okay? We got Kyle this year. He actually did Changemakers, and he came out of his shell, and he did the town hall, and he was Gucci, and it was awesome, all right? This is my Kyle. And yeah, and Bilal, up and down, but he came all the way around, and look where he is now. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And my George, we've been back and forth, in and out, the 360, and he's here now, and my heart is just growing. It's just growing. And I love them all terribly. It's crazy. Anyway, okay. So we're gonna do awards. So George, you got Chancellor's Honor Roll. You got academic success in science and academic success in English. Okay, and Bilal, you got Chancellor's Honor Roll. Nice job. Wow. Okay, here we go, Bilal. Exemplary Strat student, of course. I'm going to hold this. Okay. You got Strat Big Brother. You got personal growth in social studies. You got perseverance in math. You got personal growth in math. We got more. We got perseverance in science. And most improved in physical education. Okay, wait, that's it. And Kyle, you got Strat Big Brother and Satellite Community Service Award. You're the best. Juliana.
like to call up Samantha, please. I'm not crying. Okay. So I was fortunate enough to be able to meet Sam before COVID, which meant that I had the opportunity to really get to know her as a student. And I have to say, I can't complain about anything, ever. Like, there was nothing ever to complain about. And it was the most wonderful experience for me to have a student who just consistently showed up, always did her work, and never had any issues with anyone, no teachers, nothing. And it was just wonderful. When COVID happened, it was difficult for everyone. And I think it was kind of difficult for Sam too. And I was worried about her. But when we came back, she looked at me and said, "Julie, I have no excuse. I'm going to get to work and I'm going to get it done." And she got it done. And she finished in March. And Sam, I just want to say I'm so proud of you because you are kind, you are committed, you are intelligent, you are wonderful, and you make no excuses for yourself, and that you're always honest and you're always prepared. And I'm so proud of you. So for your awards, there's a big pile right here. The first award you will be receiving is from the Office of the New York State Comptroller Achievement Award. Oh, you have Determination in Physical Education, Exemplary Strat Student, Family Group Support, Leadership in Strat, Strat Big Sister, Critical Thinker in Social Studies, Overcoming Obstacles in Physical Education, and Most Improved in Physical Education. And finally, I would like to call up Christy.
Double love. To my graduates, Shailene Matias and Walasia Mercer, come on up. You are last but not least. I have 2 arms for both of you. That's what they're for. I love you. Okay. Get closer. Don't be shy. Shailene, for those of you who don't know Shay, she is a clear, intelligent, strong voice. She fills the room with that strength, and others will follow. Shay, I see you as a leader. I am in awe of your excellent work ethic and how you have learned this year to advocate for yourself. You have a big heart once you get past the tough exterior, and you are a genuinely good person. I feel honored to be your advisor. Thank you for letting me in. There will never be another Shay. Shailene, you are awarded with Leadership in Strat, Personal Growth in Strat, and she's really, really smart, Intellectual Pursuit in Science. And who's there every day? Shay. Shay's there every day. Right, yay. Excellent attendance. Walasia Mercer. Walasia was here with us. Walasia was here with us in person before the pandemic, and so with that came a lot of history and ability for her to kind of step in and lead others after we came back. I only knew Shay in person this year. We went through a year online with her hiding behind a camera. I didn't even know what she looked like. But with Walasia, we've always been very close, And so when she came back this year, it was just like embrace and right back to the beginning. So Walasia is the calm voice in the room who knows how to lighten the mood with a well-timed joke. Haha. Walasia, you were always supportive of me and your peers during family group circle in our rose and thorn shares. When you started the discussion, other files, and opened up. Walasia, this is why I see you as the Strat Big Sister. You were the one who showed all the students who were in person for the first time this year how we roll with good vibes only. The one and only Walasia. She's hiding that smile, but it's a really beautiful smile and it's contagious. I admire you for your intelligence, focus, and ambition. You have humility and determination. Your good reputation in our community is a testament to who you are as a person. I know both of you young women will overcome and go far in everything in life you set your heart and minds to. I love you, Shay and Walasia. You will always be my family group daughters. To all the graduates who have touched my life, and I hope I have touched yours, take pride in how far you have come, have faith in how far you will go, enjoy the journey, and please come back and share all your successes with us. That is our greatest joy. Your success is our success. Walasia also has some awards. A lot of them. Leadership in Strat. Strat Big Sister. Determination in Social Studies PBA. Boy, do I remember that. The Comeback Girl. And this is a big award. This is the Office of the State Comptroller Achievement Award in recognition of hard work, dedication, and success from New York State. I hope that gets you a scholarship. And now it's Steve.
Wow, can you feel it? It's coming. Those diplomas are coming. You know the diplomas are coming and good things are happening because you see a lot of activity back there. So what I realized, we got you lots of stuff for graduation. And Lauren said I can now announce that every grad is also getting a $100 gift card. So just a little something, something. But that's the least you're getting. What I realized we should have really gotten you is a shopping bag because every graduate is getting a laptop. And I want to thank our partnership with LTW. The work we do together has made all this possible. And so we're really excited. So we don't have a shopping bag for you. So let me just explain to you how it's going to work. I know it's excited. You hear laptop, you hear gift card, you kind of lose your north. But we're going to get ourselves grounded. Let me just have people's attention for 1 second. I know it's like that Oprah moment, right? You're actually the first graduating class who's getting it. So we are now the first in-person graduations in 2019. We've moved into a virtual world and we are doing things big time to celebrate you. So this is how it's going to work. In a minute, Rob is going to be up here and he's going to be assisted by the wonderful Ashley and Adrienne. And Paul and Lauren and I are going to be on that end. You guys are going to walk like this. You're going to get your diploma. You're going to get your laptop. And then we're going to come and we'll take selfies with you. We'll shake your hand and you're going to go right back to your seat. We're going to move through it. But that's not enough. That doesn't mean you're graduates because we still have to go through the pronunciation ceremony of me pronouncing you graduates. Then you're going to go back to your seat. We're going to do the whole cap thing. And then it'll be over. And there'll be dessert and like cheese and fruit and cake outside. Are we ready? Should I go? All right.
I don't got no speech. Give me a round of applause real quick. All right. I was gonna sing for y'all, but I'm not even gonna do it to y'all today, cause your man over there took over. So y'all wanna hear something real quick? Nah, forget it. All right. So I just want to say I'm extremely proud of you guys, 100%. Just know that you can reach out to me anytime you want. But I'm gonna say a name, because I know you've been saying it for quite some time, and it's raining outside. So the first name, when you come, you're gonna come on this side. I'm gonna hand you a laptop, your diploma, and a gift card, and you're gonna go that way, okay? So the first name. I'm a little tall, yeah, you know. Can you hear me now? I got to put on a smooth voice, all right. So the first name we have Benjamin Augusto. We have Shania Baptiste. We have Ayani Campbell. We have Alicia Katala. We have our salutatorian, Jayla Curry. Congrats. Yeah, y'all gotta make some noise up there. We have Samantha De La Paz. We have Denasia Duncanson. We have Carlos Duque. We have Caitlin Garcia. My man. We got Todd Gilzian. Put me in it. Yeah. We have Jennifer Gonzalez. We have Dulce Lopez. My man right here. We got Caden Laura. We have Ashley Madrid, aka China. We have, y'all got y'all, Layla Manning, aka Angel. Oh snap. We got Shailene Matthias. I said her name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have Isaiah Mercado. There you go. See you after this. We have Walasia Mercer. All right. My man. We got Jorge Nunez. My man. We have Zuleyska Polanco. Oh, we have this lady. We have Maylene Quintana. Sorry, take your time, take your time, take your time. We have next Bilal Rasul Scott. My man. You're ready. I appreciate you. We have Mr. Indeed himself, Nathaniel Richardson. Indeed. Good to see you. Okay. We got my man, Kyle Swinton. You're not gonna get sturdy right now, though. You're not gonna get sturdy right now, though. You're not gonna get sturdy. You ain't gonna get sturdy right now. We're gonna give you a gift card, right? My man. We have Miss We Didn't Forget About You, Shania Vanderhurst. So proud of you. See, everybody know. And this man, he wanted to battle me during the prom, but he's not ready. We have Jaquan White. Jaquan White. You want to battle right now in front of everyone? I'm going to do that. Let's give a round of applause for all the graduates. Such a fine job.
Oh my God, look how tall Rob is. Can you hear me? I'm gonna call up Lauren for a second, because listen, this gift card comes with a bunch of directions, and I'm not the technology person to tell you what to do with it. So here's Lauren.
All right, we're almost there, guys. Just listen up real quick. So for those who did not get a card, see me afterwards. Can we just keep it down for 1 second? Thank you so much. All right, so listen, those $100 gift cards, it's $100. That's money, right? However, starting in about a week, they start losing value. So what does that mean? Spend up, right? So spend it on, you can use it online. It's a debit card, okay? So you have to activate it, the number, because I know y'all gonna ask me after. Listen up. The number is on the card. Call and activate it. You could set a PIN number if you want. Use it up, because starting next week, they start losing value. I think it's like $250 deducted a month, all right? So use them up, all right? And if you did not get a gift card, see me, did everyone get a laptop? Those who were supposed to get a laptop got a laptop. All right. Congratulations, guys.
Wow. Now, don't tell us we didn't invest. You had like the best senior stuff going on this year. We just went all out because this was our first year after pandemic. That senior trip, that prom, that laptop, those gift cards, those scholarship. And guess what? The best part of all is that piece of paper that you earned through hard work and labor. Because like I told you, nothing lasts forever, not the gift card, not the laptop, but your education is something that can never be taken away from you, right? So that is something priceless that's gonna stay with you. So now, you could put your laptop on your chairs. I want you all stand up. We're gonna go through the ceremony. Put your laptop on your chairs. You're gonna stand up, graduates. And when you stand up, you're gonna put your tassel on the right side. On your right side, all the tassels go to the right side. Dulce, is yours on the right side? Make sure your caps are on with your tassel on your right side. Dulce, I think yours is on the left right now. We're going to just give people a chance to get themselves. Listen, it's a lot going on, and we're ahead of schedule. which is amazing. That's the biggest gift. Because let me tell you something, we've been here till 2. So, when I tell you, you're now going to take your tassel, you're going to move it from the right to your left, and I'm going to say, with the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you graduates. Let's cut the live stream. And let's celebrate!